In the words of Sir George Prevost, the preservation of Canada is an object so very dear to me that I cannot but feel grateful for the opportunity of defending it. Our story begins in 1767, with the birth of a man destined to be a pivotal figure in the War of 1812. His name was George Prevost, and he was born not in the British Isles, but in the British colony of New Jersey. From these humble beginnings, Prevost would rise to hold various roles in the British Army, ultimately earning the title of the Defender of Canada. Prevost's military career was marked by a series of increasingly important postings. He served in the West Indies and North America, honing his skills in administration and military strategy. These experiences would prove invaluable when he was appointed Lieutenant Governor of St. Lucia, and later, Governor of Dominica. But it was his appointment as Governor General and Military Commander-in-Chief in British North America during the War of 1812 that would cement his place in history. As the Defender of Canada, Prevost was a key figure in improving military defenses, but his contributions didn't stop at the battlefield. He also proved instrumental in improving trade relations and governance in Nova Scotia, making him not just a warrior, but a statesman as well. Yet Prevost's tenure wasn't without its challenges. He faced opposition from various religious groups in his efforts to strengthen the Church of England in Nova Scotia. Despite these hurdles, his resolve never wavered, and his commitment to his duties remained steadfast. Not just a military man, Prevost was also a shaper of societies who faced opposition in his efforts to strengthen the Church of England in Nova Scotia. While Prevost's role was significant, he was not the only key figure in the War of 1812. Indeed, alongside Prevost stood other prominent figures whose strategies and achievements shaped the course of the war. Let's delve into how these individuals compared and contrasted with Prevost in their approaches to warfare, leadership, and administration. One such figure was William Henry Harrison, an American military leader and politician. Unlike Prevost, who came from a military background and was groomed for leadership from a young age, Harrison was more of a political figure who found himself thrust into the role of a military leader. Harrison's strategies were often politically motivated and less focused on military tactics, leading to a different approach to warfare. Harrison's leadership style was also starkly different from Prevost's. Where Prevost was seen as a strict disciplinarian, Harrison was more of a populist, often leading from the front and engaging directly with his troops. This difference in leadership styles resulted in varied outcomes. While Prevost's troops respected and followed him for his military prowess, Harrison's troops were inspired by his charisma and affability. On the administrative front, Prevost's experience in various colonial roles gave him an edge. He was comfortable in the role of a colonial administrator and understood the nuances of managing relations with local populations and indigenous tribes. In contrast, Harrison, while a seasoned politician, lacked the same depth of experience in colonial administration. This often resulted in a more confrontational approach to relations with indigenous tribes, leading to mixed outcomes. Another key figure in the War of 1812 was Tecumseh, a Native American leader. Unlike Prevost and Harrison, Tecumseh's approach to warfare was rooted in his indigenous heritage. He relied heavily on guerrilla tactics and had a deep understanding of the local terrain, which often gave him an advantage in battles. However, Tecumseh's leadership style was more communal, rooted in the customs and traditions of his people, contrasting sharply with Prevost's more formal military style. The outcomes of these varied strategies and approaches were also diverse. Prevost's tactics led to significant successes, such as the defense of Canada, while Harrison's political maneuverings often resulted in mixed military outcomes. Tecumseh's strategies, while successful in some instances, ultimately could not withstand the might of the organized military forces. In the grand chessboard of the War of 1812, Prevost was a crucial player, yet his strategies and actions were not without controversy or challenge. Despite this, his influence on the War of 1812 remains undeniable. Prevost's military and administrative career left a lasting impact on the British Empire and North America. Hailed as the Defender of Canada, Prevost's influence extended far beyond the battlefield. His leadership during the War of 1812 helped shape the foundation of Canada, fortifying its defenses and bolstering trade relations. His efforts were not limited to military exploits. He also played a significant role in the governance of Nova Scotia, leaving an indelible mark on its political landscape. Prevost's contributions to the British military were substantial. As a seasoned officer, he implemented strategic defenses that often turned the tides of battles. His tactical acumen, honed in the harsh terrains of the West Indies and North America, was instrumental in the British forces' resilience during the War of 1812. His military prowess is still studied in military academies today, a testament to his enduring influence. Yet, Prevost's legacy extends beyond his military achievements. His tenure as Governor-General saw him champion the cause of the Church of England in Nova Scotia, a move that was met with resistance from other religious groups. Despite the opposition, Prevost's relentless pursuit for what he believed was right highlights his determination, a trait that would come to define his legacy. However, Prevost's legacy is not without its complexities. His tenure in North America was marked by numerous challenges, including the delicate balancing act of colonial administration and the tumultuous backdrop of warfare. These complexities added layers to his legacy, painting a picture of a man who was not just a military commander, but also a skilled administrator, a steadfast believer, and a relentless defender. Today, Prevost's actions during the War of 1812 continue to shape perceptions of him. His strategic decisions, his contributions to governance, and his unwavering determination have etched his name in the annals of history. Prevost's legacy is a testament to his skill and determination, yet it also reveals the complexities of colonial administration and warfare. The life of George Prevost is one of ambition, adversity, and achievement. This is a tale that takes us back to the late 18th and early 19th century, to a man who held the destiny of Canada in his hands during one of its most turbulent periods. Prevost, a man of many roles, a soldier, a colonial administrator, a governor, and most significantly, the defender of Canada, during the War of 1812. Reflecting on his life and career, there are lessons to be gleaned about leadership, resilience, and the challenges of governance in a time of war. Prevost was not just a man of his time, but a man ahead of his time. Under his leadership, Canada's military defenses were fortified, trade relations improved, and governance in Nova Scotia was streamlined. His vision for a stronger, more united Canada in many ways shaped the nation we know today. As we delve deeper into his career, we see a leader who was not afraid of adversity. Prevost faced opposition, both on the battlefield and within his own administration. His efforts to strengthen the Church of England in Nova Scotia faced pushback from other religious groups. But Prevost stood his ground, a testament to his steadfast dedication and resilience. His leadership style was not one of dominance but of collaboration. He worked closely with his counterparts, recognizing the importance of unity in times of conflict. This approach, while not without its challenges, proved crucial in the War of 1812, as British forces successfully defended Canada against the American invasion. Prevost's life story is not just about his triumphs, but also his trials. His career was marked by periods of intense scrutiny and criticism. Yet, he remained undeterred, his focus unwavering on the preservation of Canada. His resilience in the face of adversity is a lesson in itself, a reminder that true leadership is not about avoiding challenges, but facing them head-on. It's also worth noting that Prevost's career was not confined to the battlefield or the governor's mansion. He was deeply involved in the day-to-day administration of the territories he governed. He understood that effective governance required a balance between military might and diplomatic finesse, between maintaining order and fostering growth. In the words of Prevost himself, "The preservation of Canada is an object so very dear to me that I cannot but feel grateful for the opportunity of defending it." And perhaps from his life, we too can learn the value of steadfast dedication, even in the face of great challenges. Prevost's life and career serve as a reminder that resilience, dedication, and strong leadership can shape the course of history.